North America, Tesla give you free charge for the Model S and X, otherwise you pay for use. Yeah, they do if you charge it at one of those Tesla supercharging station things. Can you put electric down as a business expense? Actually, you can. You can. You can take a certain amount of money and say, because obviously, because I'm effectively, what's he doing? I'm doing this at home. Yeah, so I'm using my like, I don't have any kind of business premises or anything like that. So if you're doing this as part of your job, which it is, it's tax deductible. So you can say, this much money a month is electric to power these PCs, and you can deduct that as a tax deductible item. What I want to know about Tesla's model is, like, it's all very well saying, oh, if you buy one of these Teslas, we're going to give you free electricity for life. Like, at some point, that's not going to work. You know, once enough people have Teslas, the electricity demand is going to be pretty big. I want to know how they're going to keep up with that. At the moment, it's a nice thing to get you to buy a Tesla, but that offer won't last forever, surely. Oh yes, the solar panel thingy only. I've stayed clear of solar panels. IKEA let use their charging stations for free whilst you shop. Again, that's gonna work until it gets to a point where everybody's got cars, and then they're not going to do it anymore. Otherwise, people are going to go to IKEA just to charge the cars up, walk round, eat some meatballs, and drive off. Like, it's fine while it's a minority. Hybrid cars, right? Hybrid cars used to have zero tax in the UK. Zero road tax. What do you know? There's quite a few hybrid cars on the road now. So what do you know? Hybrid cars now have to pay tax. It's an incentive to get you to go in that direction, and then when enough people do, they start charging for it. Come on, change. Scumbag lights. New York's working on an underground fast train. Nice. It's a doorbuster. Meatballs are a win, therefore always someone who remember the odds and ends of the need them. Yep. IKEA is all about meatballs to me. Like, as far as I'm concerned, IKEA, if you look at their catalogue, most of the stuff is pretty wacky. But they have some really nice things. But really, it's all about the meatballs. The good thing about IKEA as well is you can buy their meatball sauce, like their gravy. You can buy the packets, take it home and make it yourself. And it's lovely. They have great donuts at IKEA here. Do you know what? I've never tried an IKEA donut. I imagine it's square or something like that, just because IKEA like to be different. You could do a fan meetup at IKEA. And we can all get meatballs. Do you know what? That would be a good thing. That would be a cool thing to do. Free coffee. Yeah, I'm actually got one of those membership cards as well. IKEA family member, so when I go I get like stuff like free coffee and stuff. And discount on meatballs. That's the real reason I've got it. I think you get 10% off the meatballs. Closest IKEA, Ollie, is down at Thurrock. Like the way it accepts it being so wonky. Like, it should be like that. It should accept that. But if you're at an angle like this, it should just go, nope. You just this Warrington. Warrington one's not bad. I think there's one in North London as well. Enfield, I think. Damage penalty? Wait, what? When did I get that? 2.3%. When did I get wrecked on the trailer? Because I don't remember that. I wonder if I just got clipped by something. No, I've not done doubles because we've not been in Scandinavia. And I don't have that mod that gives you doubles in anywhere. Which I need to get, to be honest. Damage penalty for hyping electric cars. Glass wool. Box trailer hype. Yeah, Vrome, it's alright. I'm not that bothered. I heard it on IKEA's Beanston Stevenage, possibly. Wow, so many box trails around here. You're not a fan of box trailers, Gandalf? Let's have a quick look up here, actually. We did Finland, didn't we? Milan's got some stuff. It's got this big box car. Goes back to Austria. Wowzers. Farm sim. 22-ton Pond Scorpion. Might take that one, actually. Go to Milan. It looks fun. How's a quick drive to Milan? Oh yeah. It's because I've got an electric truck. How long was the stream last, GD? This will be the last delivery today. How long have we been playing Euro Truck? Oh my god. I think I started playing it a few months after it came out, Reese. I can't remember exactly when. Good night, cricketer. Time's at the top of the screen, bro. You remember my first ETS vid? Which one was the first one, Andy? Crocs, thank you for the resume, Crocs. Oh, you mean the time in the game? 11:25. Oh, you mean my time, not the game? Okay, I'll say it again. It's at the top of the screen. My time is at the top of the screen. How can it be more clear? The intro to ETS2. Oh, was that my first one? Blimey. I'm not sure. ETS recorded in Steam. It's about 11 or 1200 hours in Steam. I probably did a few hundred outside of Steam. ATS, I don't know, 275 maybe, I can't remember. Scumbag lights. There we go. You can play any of your games on Steam for as long as you do. Are starting to get bored after half an hour. Wow. Half an hour? I wouldn't buy any game if I got bored after half an hour. Played 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. That sounds like an uncanny number, Mr. Wyland. Great when SCS adds champs to the map. Well, here's the thing. Pro mods have already done it. No, Oh, Tequila, I still haven't tried out the Spitfire in DCS. It's on my list. There's lots of things on my list, and a lot of them involve X-Plane. But DCS Spitfire is something I've still not tried. If it wasn't for you 3 years ago, I wouldn't have played a single minute of VTS 2 ATS. Blimey. No, Tequila, I think the Spitfire is hard to land, you know. That's the thing about the Spitfire, because it is like a trail wheel. You've got to get the landing just right, you know. You've got to bleed it down, keep the elevator back as it slows down, so you stop it from going face planting it. Landing's easy. But yet, all the people I watch crash it. Justin C. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to Nouse Justin. Thank you for your support. Can we give Justin a nutty welcome, guys? Darth, I don't really have any inclination to do the MP. Wow, look at the dash glare, that's ridiculous. What is going on with the reflection on that? No, I've not heard anything about New Mexico, Papillus. It's interesting, because you would have thought that when they announced the, you know, Italy DLC, they'd have said, New Mexico is, you know... But no, nothing, just gone quiet. Is a medical test difficult for a pilot, Nilanch? For a private pilot or a commercial? With the private pilots, they'll go into detail, like your eye test. They'll do an ECG to make sure your heart rhythms are good. They'll do a blood pressure test. They'll ask you lots of questions about medical history and that kind of thing. So if you've got any history, then they'll probably want to dig into that. I mean, a lot of people fail it. The commercial one's even more thorough. Yeah, exactly, Ferret. Exactly that, bro. Gonna get a photo right there. You reckon Christmassy? Sweet. Yeah, but, I mean, let's be honest, that's just a complete guess. Trying to figure out the best frame. Can you be either a commercial or private pilot with corrected vision? Yes. It's fine to have glasses, Rimrock. You have to declare the fact that you have glasses. You can't fly without them, and you must take your medical with them. But you can't be colourblind. If you're colourblind, you're screwed. Good night, Jimmy. bridge hype. Look at this. Yes, I've seen the new Scania T. I'm pretty certain I posted a picture out about it a long time, or retweeted a tweet or something like that ages ago.
Oh, yeah.
Northern Trucker TV, are you taking that Scorpion to Whiteland so that you can get another pet tree by any chance? No, we're not heading to Norway. I don't know if it's St. Bernard Pass Bridge, I don't know. What computer do I have, Reese? I have a Squirrel PC that's got water cooling in it. Grey Scania. Is this car gonna pull in? Oh my god. See ya. Well, you know, if you're dumb enough. Exactly, you can't beat a water-cooled squirrel. I couldn't even be bothered to disengage my cruise control for that guy. Because at the end of the day, all he had to do was slow down and just go in behind me, or accelerate and go in front of me. But to just stay at the same speed as me and then move over, I'm like, why should I bother disengaging cruise control? Watching in your hotel in Manchester. Been a while since I've been to Manchester. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good night, Lord Jerry. When does Train Sim World release? Eh? Train Sim World's been out for 6 months. Reese, all the streams go to the SquirrelPlus. So yeah, you'll find it there in 2 days. Well, that's the thing, Tequila, there's just not enough content, is there? I know the DLC for Train Sim World comes out, I think, when I'm at Gamescom. Will you get the GTX 2080 next year? Tequila, I've not even heard of this announcement. A 2080? The next one will be an 1180. I would have thought they would go to like 1200 or something and start it again. Nvidia said no next-gen GPU in 2018. Yeah, they're going to have to find a way of like moving everything forward significantly, aren't they? They're already at the cutting edge. Curlin 10, thank you for subbing. Welcome to Nows, Curlin. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the community, and thanks for giving them nutty welcome, guys. Verticular, good night. Nvidia has already accelerated its plans for its next-gen Volta GPUs, planning a full launch in Q3 2017. Previously, it was thought that Nvidia would be opting for the Pascal refresh before jumping into next-gen with Volta chips. However, it's now been reported Nvidia is changing its plans and releasing an entire new series of graphics cards later this year. Blimey. I wonder when they're going to announce that then. Q3. Are there any big events in Q3 that could launch at? Volta. Nah, Gamescom is 2 weeks' time. I mean, that's not Q3. Well, it kind of is Q3, I guess. They don't usually launch stuff at Gamescom, though. Maybe. I mean, Nvidia has a stand at Gamescom, but it's not that kind of stand. I don't know. Neverine, thank you for the resume. Yeah, we are in Q3. I was thinking more kind of September time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get a little bit fast through that bend. Big-headed, we're in 2017, bro. We're not in 2018. You read they won't release anything until 2019? Well, where did that quote come from? The one that said it's bringing forward its plans. Where did that come from? I hate these lane drop-off things. Months, Navarine. Am I going to TwitchCon now? You're welcome, Reese and Joy. Vega is AMD, not Nvidia. It said Volta, not Vega. Oh no! no damage on the trailer. It's all good. Yeah, it's the last job. Wait for it. I know I hit him trying to fun. That's why I was looking at my damage. I know I hit him transitive and I didn't get fined for it though. But I'd rather have a collision with a truck than a collision with a barrier. Autolite Express. Drop-off points around the corner, 10 kilometers. Out of 10, how would you rate this truck? If they fix the problems with it, Connor, it's a nice truck. I mean, it needs... I'll probably give it, at the moment... I mean, I can live with the issues. I'll probably give it like a 5 or a 6. If they can sort the issues out, probably give it a 7. They need to get more like internal stuff going on. And some more stuff on the outside as well, more options. Need to make it so they've got the steering wheel support, like better sat-nav support, accessories on the inside, more components on the outside. But the first thing they need to do is iron out the problems. Wow, they're flying around now. Oh my god. Huh? Oh, Mr. Squirrel's rocked up. She's seen Doll with his
bandana.
His bandana.
How cute and awesome is he? And he's got a donut.
He's got a donut as well.
Oh.
You probably didn't see the picture I posted of him. Surprised he's still got his bandana on, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gone. Wait, don't go anywhere. Because while you're here... While you're here...
Did you get a pink one as well?
What?
Did you get a pink one as well?
Yeah, he's got a pink one as well. He's got a little pink bandana, but I refuse to put that one on him.
Maybe you have to get my baby sister.
Yeah. That was from Bobman's family.
Maybe I can wear it.
Bobman's wife, and the two
Like a pink
daughters.
lady.
You're not listening, are you?
Yeah, Bobman's. Thank you, Bobman.
I don't know if Bobman's here or not, but there's Jaffa cakes. There's mini Jaffas.
Oh.
There's a chocolate orange.
Oh, mine.
Yeah, that's all you should want that. I did call that. Schmackos. Toblerone.
Yo, mine.
There's also a metal wall sign.
Oh, that is cute. Oh, look
With a Westie on it. And
at you on
then...
it.
Huh?
Look at you on it.
And then there's
Oh, that's cute.
which I think one of the daughters made.
Oh, that is really sweet.
Be careful it doesn't break.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
And then this, which is awesome.
Oh, Oh, wow.
How cool is that?
Oh, that is beautiful.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Buttons and stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's really nice.
That's lovely.
Hey?
Can that come indoors, or do you?
I don't know. It's got a hanging thing on the back, so it can be hung somewhere.
Put that indoors. That's cute.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really well made, that.
Oh, thank you. So sweet.
You like your bandana, doll?
He loves his bandana. Rocking his bandana.
He still thinks he's going to get something here.
I'm gonna have to text the squeaks a lot.
Go and chew your donut. They give you a right shoe for a chocolate orange. Yeah, there's another thing that needs to sort out is this mirror glass. And this dashboard as well, which can be a bit nasty on the reflection. But not bad, not a bad truck. It's fun driving around in the classic stuff, you know. That truck is in the mod spreadsheet. It's at the bottom of the Volvo section. It's the FH12. But yeah, that brings us to the end of another Sunday Night Trucking. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, guys. Can we get some GGs in chat for all the mod teams for modding all this week? That brings us to the end of this week's streams. I shall be back on Thursday. I'll also kick off the VOD, the playback from the streams. I'll kick them off after this stream. So in about 5-10 minutes time, I'll kick them off. We'll start off with Thursday Farm Sim, then it'll be like Long Dark, then iRacing, Long Dark, then some Sunday Night Trucking. Also, all the streams are on SquirrelPlus, if you want to watch them over there. youtube.com/SquirrelPlus. But other than that, I'll be back on Thursday with some Farm Sim. If you're a sub, don't forget we're on Discord, so if you want to join the Discord chat, get over there. You can chat away during the week with your fellow nutters. I'll be back on Thursday. Hope you have a great week, whatever you're doing. Tomorrow I shall be setting up my new steering wheel, which I can't wait. I feel like it should... Let me give you a sneak preview before we go. Hang on. I'm going to give you a sneak preview. Just before we disappear. Let's put on that for a second. So, I've got a Fanatec wheel. This is my this big box here. Here's the steering wheel. I also have the F1 style as well. So this is the Club Sport wheel, and I have the F1 style wheel as well. I'm just going to show you it because it is pretty crazy. Comes in its own Fanatec bag. The weight of this is amazing. It's like proper solid. Honestly, this is better than wheels in a lot of cars. Look at this. There you go. That's the wheel. That's the base. It has like a quick release thing on the back there, so it plugs into the base. But you can see it has the metal paddle shifters, has a display up there, all the buttons and stuff. It's a lovely, lovely wheel. Like, the feel of this material is gorgeous. So that's what I'm going to use for sort of, you know, club sport type stuff. And then I've got the F1 style wheel as well. And you have the base unit. Basically, the way Fanatec stuff works is you attach whatever wheel you want onto the base unit. So, I'll be setting that up tomorrow. It's very cool. It's a very, very cool wheel. The build quality is amazing. So yeah, anyway, sneak preview. I shall push out some pictures when it's all set up on Instagram and stuff, so you can see it all. But I'll be back on Thursday. You're not taking it to bed with you, Blackmore? No. Oh, Captain Flint, you don't want to know. This wheel on its own is €300 just for the wheel. Vanitech stuff is not cheap. It's ridiculously priced. But it's quality. You should see the pedals. The pedals are insane. Any good for trucking? I'm going to find out. I also had some... I bought some side panels as well. You'll see. They basically go onto the base and they give you a load of buttons. But I'll show you them in pictures as well. Can you see the F1 wheel? Hang on a sec. Let me put this one away. Let me see if I can find it. Ugh. Found it. And this is the F1 wheel. It's a Club Sport Formula Carbon. I got the carbon version. It's got actual carbon fiber on it. It's crazy. Yeah, I can't film the... Nessie, I might do a video just showing it all in action, but I'm not going to record the actual build of it. There you go. All right. There you go. So that there is carbon fiber. And again, it's the same on the back. Paddle shift here. And then you've got all the various F1 buttons and you've got the LCD there as well. With the gear shift change thing. It all lights up. And this handle is like the same material. Yeah, it's a cracking wheel. It is very nice. It's a very, very nice wheel. But that's why I want to get... That's why I want to get the camera. Like... I want to get the second camera. So you can see the wheel setup. While I'm racing. There we go. Oh yeah, I mean this kit is not cheap. At all. But it is like ridiculous quality. But yeah, when I've got it all set up, I'll post out some pics tomorrow. But when I've got it all set up, I'll probably do like a video and like go over the whole thing. Show all the components, show it in action, that kind of stuff. Anyway, for now, I'm gonna head out. It started to rain in the game. I'll kick off the playlist, as I said. No, they don't do truck wheels. They just do racing stuff. I'll kick off the playlist shortly. Other than that, it'll be on SquirrelPlus, and I'll be back on Thursday. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Thank you for all your support. It's been awesome as usual. Have a great week. Love you all. Good night.